Have you ever noticed the incredible power of simple hand gestures? These subtle movements have been used for centuries across different cultures and traditions, often carrying meanings far beyond what meets the eye. In fact, they're still a part of our daily lives, influencing the way we communicate and connect. But what makes these gestures so impactful? Why do they leave such a lasting impression? The truth is, influential people don't use them by chance. Each movement is deliberate, carrying an energy that shapes perception and strengthens communication. What if I told you that these gestures hold a secret power? They aren't just motions, they channel the hidden energy within us, unlocking a force capable of transforming our lives. In this video, we'll dive into how our hands can become a source of psychic energy, and how tapping into this potential can create surprising, life-changing effects. By the end, you will discover how to use this power in your everyday life. You might be surprised by the depth of their potential. We use our hands for almost everything: working, greeting, carrying, writing, and caressing. They are our primary tools for expressing wishes and emotions in this world. But there is something many are unaware of, and perhaps you haven't considered it either. Our hands operate in two modes. There is the physical mode, which we are all familiar with, and then there is the psychic mode. Today, I will show you how to activate the psychic abilities of your hands, unlocking their ability to channel energy beyond the physical. To do this, you will need three simple yet powerful elements, ones you may not have heard of before. We will explore these 3 steps in detail later in the video, followed by a practical exercise to put them into action. Let's begin. All of nature follows a certain geometry, a specific design or form. From galaxies to the way leaves grow on plants, the formation of alveoli in your lungs, and even how animals develop, everything follows a pattern, a numerical code or algorithm known as the golden ratio, approximately 1.618. This ratio is also referred to as the golden number, golden proportion, or divine proportion. It's not only found in plants and animals, it is also ingrained in our anatomy in ways we may not have imagined. This proportion is present throughout your entire body. Your cells, hair, eyes, and even the length of your finger bones follow this pattern. For example, take a look at your index finger. It is divided into smaller sections: your fingertip, the middle part, and the part where it connects to your hand. If you measure the length of each section, you will notice something fascinating. Each one is approximately 1.618 times longer than the previous. In simple terms, all forms, whether physical, natural, or abstract, based on this golden ratio, are designed to allow energy to flow in and out across different dimensions. Though it may seem unusual, this is precisely why nature is guided by this number, because it enables the smooth flow of energy across spaces and times. So what does this mean? How does this relate to healing? This was once studied by Albert Einstein and mathematician Élie Cartan, leading to the Einstein-Cartan theory, or the theory of torsion fields. These fields can influence or interact with matter in ways that are invisible to the naked eye. They may also interact with our senses or consciousness in subtle ways, potentially explaining experiences like ghost sightings, energy sensations, or other phenomena that we perceive but cannot see clearly. They discovered that these subtle electromagnetic fields exist around objects with certain geometric properties. So basically, when you move your hands, which are shaped according to the golden ratio, you generate a balancing effect. Simply moving your hands near someone, or even yourself without touching, can help balance and harmonize energy. You can even align your own energy by lightly passing your hands over your body without touching it. This happens because your hands interact with the surrounding subtle electromagnetic field, creating a subtle yet profound healing effect. Practices such as Tai Chi, Qigong, and even the steps described by Carlos Castaneda are deeply connected to this natural flow and proportion. They utilize precise movements and postures that mirror the natural order and balance, attuning to a universal rhythm. These methods focus on aligning movement with natural forces to circulate and balance energy through the body's energy centers. Pranic healing, rooted in ancient Hindu principles, uses the hands to scan, cleanse, and energize the body's energy field or aura. By directing prana, life energy, to areas of imbalance, it activates balance and healing, often without physical touch. You hold significant power in your hands, and the way you use them is directly tied to energy centers within the body. This is why hand symbols are integral to various spiritual practices across different traditions. Hands are recognized as powerful centers of energy, crucial for practices involving healing and energy work. Through our hands, we can channel and direct energy into the physical world, influencing reality. Our hands express our thoughts and feelings and are charged with our intentions. Every gesture and hand position carries an intention or purpose, even if it is unconscious. Nonverbal cues, like a simple hand gesture, can recharge and focus your energy. Numerous studies show that nonverbal signals impact us 5 times more than verbal communication. Importantly, when the two are incongruent, we tend to rely on the nonverbal message and may disregard the verbal one. A simple hand gesture can change everything. The palm of our hand is a powerful area where all our energy points are reflected. It represents our ability to create what we want and need in the world. We receive energy through our left palm and give energy with our right palm. We use our palms to direct energy to areas where it's needed in our body. For instance, we might place our hand on our abdomen if it's sore or rub our neck if it's tense. If you have a painful area, consciously place the palm of your hand there and use your intention to send healing energy to help soothe and heal the area. Our hands are equipped with approximately 177,000 nerve endings, making them highly sensitive and responsive. This dense network is essential for our ability to channel and perceive energy. In Ayurveda, each hand contains numerous energy centers known as marma points, which regulate the flow of vital energy. These energy centers make our hands intricate and dynamic instruments capable of channeling and balancing energy effectively. The therapeutic use of hands is ancient and universal, practiced by cultures throughout history. Healing with hands utilizes the underlying flow of energy. It demonstrates how information transforms into energy, how our thoughts and emotions become our physiology, and how this information affects the mind-body connection. By channeling information, ideas, and thoughts through the hands, energy can be mobilized, triggering a cascade of physiological and metabolic responses within the body. Through the hands, one can recognize and correct energetic imbalances before they manifest as physical issues. This serves as a two-way channel, addressing physical imbalances, impacts energetic balance, and vice versa. Our understanding of illness must include 2 key aspects. It represents both a strategy the body uses to restore lost balance and a vital learning process, a path to return to health, to oneself, and to inner peace through deep listening to our feelings. We do not become ill only when the physical body suffers, but also when we experience a lack of love, separateness, victimhood, judgment, absence of forgiveness, lack of meaning in life, or fear of change. Healing with hands focuses on cultivating health rather than just combating illness. It involves understanding how our thoughts profoundly influence our biology, how our emotions shape our bodies, and how we can identify and adjust our habits to make them more harmonious and less toxic. A simple method of healing with hands is to consciously connect them to both the heart and head, infusing them with the feeling of unconditional love as part of co-creating and managing our health. To activate the psychic function of your hands and enhance their ability to channel energy, you need 3 key elements: mental energy, emotional energy, and focused awareness. Combining these elements will awaken the full psychic potential of your hands. If you want to use your hands for healing, start by focusing your intention. I am going to heal with my hands. Use your mind to bring this intention into the physical world. Next, engage your emotions. Feel the desire to heal, but don't just think about it. Feel it deeply. Amplify feelings such as love, well-being, and health within yourself. Then place your hands over the affected area, directing both your thoughts and emotions to that point. The third and most crucial step is to perform this entire process with full conscious awareness. You must be fully present at every moment. Without this, it won't work. Apply your consciousness to the act of healing. As your hands move, feel every detail of their movement. Be aware of everything around you, time, space, the present moment, and the energy flowing through you, the life brimming within you. Connect deeply with the consciousness of the present, and your psychic power will expand. To enhance the psychic energy in your hands, try placing them together at the height of your heart center. While this position may seem linked to certain religious practices, it is fundamentally about you and your power. By placing your hands together and aligning them with your center, you create a connection that forms an energy circuit. Our brain is also dual. The left side governs logic, and the right side governs creativity. Bringing your hands together in this position connects these two parts of the brain, generating a flow of mental energy through your hands, much like completing a circuit. Additionally, keeping your hands close to your heart further strengthens this connection. This position integrates the three elements we discussed earlier: thought, emotion or heart, and consciousness, culminating at your hands. When you apply the final ingredient, consciousness, a vast amount of psychic energy forms around your hands, ready to be used for any purpose you choose. Let's move on to practice. Here are 3 exercises to activate the psychic abilities of your hands. The first exercise involves drawing psychic energy from the crown of your head. This is the same light often depicted in images of Catholic saints, which is believed to contribute to their miraculous abilities. To use this energy for healing, imagine it flowing from the top of your head, descending through your spine to your heart, and then radiating out through your hands. Place your hands together in front of your chest and apply the 3 elements: thought, emotion, and consciousness. Take a deep breath, focus your energy, thought on your hands, and feel the energy within them. Infuse your hands with a vibrant emotion. Feel the life within you, the incredible spark. Transfer all of this to your hands. Be aware of everything happening in the moment. Feel your breath and stay present. Sense the unity of your hands, perfectly aligned with your body and heart. If you perform this exercise well, you will feel a powerful sensation. Something shifts, though you may not know exactly what. Focus on the point where your hands meet for 15 seconds. This is the psychic energy. Now, if you want to make this energy even more powerful, start by rubbing your hands together for a minute or 2. This act activates the energy vortices in your palms, amplifying and energizing the flow. Psychic energy transcends the physical world and can influence it. Once your hands are charged with energy, as practiced in the previous exercise, you will start to feel it within them. To test this, place your hands over an object or color you haven't seen with your physical eyes. For better results, you can use a blindfold. Stay fully focused on the present moment. After a while, this energy will send impressions to your brain, subtle signals about the object's composition, such as its color and shape. In this way, you will be able to see with your hands. This is known as psychometry, which involves gaining insights or information about an object, place, or person, either by touching it or by sensing its energy with your hands close to it. Hands possess immense power, and activating their psychic potential reveals this strength. To use this energy consciously, touch different living beings or perform an ethereal massage by moving your hands in the air just above the area you wish to heal without necessarily making physical contact. Direct your hands towards the area, infusing it with thoughts and intentions of healing. For instance, if you have a headache, you can try this simple technique for about 5 minutes. Visualize the energy harmonizing and healing you as you move your hands. You can also try this with someone else who has a headache. Ask if they would like your help, and then gently move your hands in the air over their head for about 5 minutes. It's similar to a massage, but without physical contact. You will likely notice that they begin to feel better as you harmonize their energy by adjusting their energy field. You might also place your hands on a friend's or family member's shoulder, making sure to ask for their permission first. Pay close attention to the present moment and focus on transmitting a sense of well-being through your touch. You may notice a positive change in how they feel. Similarly, if a plant is wilting, it might respond positively to your touch and potentially revive. This method is highly effective for psychic healing and is the basis for practices such as Reiki, pranic healing, and other hand healing techniques. Take the time to explore and understand the capabilities of your hands. Experiment with them to discover their full potential. One important thing to keep in mind is the direction in which you move your hands. Always move them in a clockwise direction, as this opens energy channels. Moving in the opposite direction closes energy channels. When you move your hands clockwise, energy flows outward. When you move them counterclockwise, energy is drawn inward. I hope this information helps you, and always remember, your hands have the power to heal.